What is up, guys? Ian here. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel, where I'm taking your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. You know, the greatest way to self-sabotage yourself is to jeopardize other people's success. The thing is obviously we're all trying to, do something with our lives. At least, I am, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people that are trying to, get out of the ruts that they're in, and I totally understand that, and I encourage that. But there are some basic principles when it comes to you prospering at the highest potential that you can. And it's so important that you take in consideration of others, and you have to realize that you would not know you were a human if there weren't other human beings. Therefore, God created you to be a social being. And you think that you can create success by yourself, or you can think that you can create success without, being considerate of others, then you're lying to yourself. And the length between you and success will be, exaggerated. It'll be stretched out. So my whole journey is to, find the things that will, push me to success faster, and, change me in the most appropriate way, so I can actually reach, what my potential might be. But the thing is consideration is the biggest principle when it comes to you changing who you are and who your environment may be. So the fact of the matter is, when you change, you're actually changing your whole environment. Therefore, the people that you're around and your association, that changes them. So when you change, obviously, because you're human and you're a social being, being considerate of others is something that's going to be, huge. It's going to come up. It's going to flare up. People don't like when you change. People don't like when you grow out of your comfort zone, because that, again, pushes them out of their comfort zone. And the fact of the matter is, when there's no consideration, then relationships flare up and just are destroyed. And that is what I would call self-sabotage. So when you're growing and stuff, and when you're expanding yourself, putting other people down and limiting what they can create is a self-sabotaging act. Jeopardizing other people's success, it's karma. It just comes right back to you. Now, the fact of the matter is that people aren't conscious of this. People aren't aware of this. And I don't blame this. We're very egotic in our society. And the way that we view things is our own best interest. Even though being selfish is, very rudiment in who you are. When you're a baby, all you were selfish. You had to take. All you could do is take. And that's how it is. But the fact of the matter is, when you are selfish to put yourself in a position where you can help others, that's how you're going to expand exponentially. But like I said, you'll have border bullies. You'll have people not comfortable with your growth. Therefore, you'll hold you back. But the thing is we need to communicate how, when you try to jeopardize other people, you self-sabotage yourself. And if we could communicate this to, a majority of people, our awareness would actually rise. And this is only because the way that business works is changing. The way that our traditional, understanding of business isn't very feasible. It's really, it's not working as well as it used to be. It used to be a brick and mortar. A business owner, an entrepreneur would, build an asset, work with other people to eventually hire employees and, you know, start to build something. And this is a long process. This might take 10 years. And anybody else that came in was competition. So therefore, you know, it was, I mean, what else would you do? It's you would, you know, try to take down the other person. But the thing is now is we live in the 21st century. We live in the age of information. And therefore, there's no need to take other people down because they have all the resources that you have. And that's the tricky thing, is that when other people have just the amount of information that you have, it's just a matter of how well you use it. And it's not smart to sabotage others because the information is the same. So therefore, there's no really limiting factor in this. You know, each person can rise, you know, to whatever capabilities they can because they have all the information that they want. The fact of the matter is that the relationships is what will get in the way. Like I said, we're carrying a lot of the 20th century along with us in the 21st century. We're taking a lot of ideas, a lot of ways of life, and it just doesn't work. And in order for us to have an abundant lifestyle and, you know, live to our potential and be happy with the relationships that we have, there's no need to create competition. There's no need to sabotage others. And there's no need because you are your own entrepreneur. You're your own encyclopedia, or at least you have access to one. And if you can access that and benefit the relationships that you have, encourage the relationships that you have, you'll only grow stronger. And that's the trick of it, guys. Instead of sabotaging others, benefit others. Show them that you can, you know, help them being in their life. And that's the true, you know, essence of what God intended. He intended for us to be brothers and sisters working together for, you know, the benefit of all good. And if we are sabotaging others, we are just holding ourselves back, holding ourselves, you know, like truly ourselves back from our potential. And I'm not going to be affected by it other than leaving and ruining a relationship. And I'm going to only grow stronger because resistance builds stronger, obviously. But therefore, if I try to self-sabotage someone else, like I said, I'm self-sabotaging myself. So hopefully you guys liked this video. If you found this video useful, go ahead and hit that like button. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you later. Namaste.